Yeah. We still got a lot of people. Give it like 1 minute. Give me a thumbs up. All right, you're good, Dad.
The Central Islip Music Department extends our warmest welcome and most heartfelt gratitude to you for being here with us this evening. We are so proud of our students and so excited for you to see the results of all their hard work.
Welcome to the Central Islip High School Auditorium, a beautiful performance space that truly shines when our students take the stage. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the locations of emergency exits. In the event of an emergency, we ask that you calmly exit the auditorium and the building, following the illuminated exit signs. Students will be escorted to safety by district personnel, and families will be reunited in a safe environment. To ensure the safety of all attendees, we ask that aisles be kept clear of all belongings such as bags, strollers, and car seats. Storage for such items is available at the rear of the auditorium. Restrooms, should you need them, are located down the corridor to your right upon exiting the auditorium. We ask that you please refrain from the consumption of any food or beverage, including water, at all times while in the auditorium.
Please take a moment to silence your mobile phones and personal devices. For those accompanied by young children utilizing electronic devices, we ask that you make sure that the devices are completely muted. This performance is being professionally recorded and will be accessible for viewing on our YouTube channel. We encourage you to fully immerse yourself in the live experience, setting aside your phones and cameras. Should you feel compelled to record any segment of the performance, we kindly ask that you do so from your seat. Be sure not to disturb your fellow audience members.
We greatly appreciate your courtesy in refraining from calling out or making any disruptive noise, both during the performance and while students are entering and exiting the auditorium.
We cherish our youngest audience members and are thrilled to have younger siblings and family members in attendance with us. Should your child become unsettled during tonight's performance, we kindly ask that you exit the auditorium to the lobby momentarily. Once you and your child are ready, we invite you to rejoin us.
In an effort to reduce our carbon footprint, the Central Islip School District has transitioned to digital versions of our programs, which are accessible through the QR code on the seat back in front of you. Simply activate the camera app on your smartphone, focus on the QR code, and click the link that appears on your phone. From there, select the appropriate concert program from the list provided.
At the conclusion of this performance, we kindly request that all families promptly rendezvous with their students in the music room area. Please exit the auditorium, make a right turn in the lobby, and then the first left to proceed to the music room.
We extend our deepest gratitude to our Central Islip parents, caregivers, and families. Your unwavering support has played an instrumental role in the success of your children. Like you, we are beyond proud of our students for making tonight an amazing experience for all of us. And we hope that you enjoyed this evening's performance. Thank you.
Thank you. You may be seated. Welcome to Alfano's 2024 Spring Concert. I am Carmen Vasquez, and I am the proud principal of Alfano Elementary. I am joined this evening by Jasmine Vangelis, who is our assistant principal. I would like to give a special thank you to the Board of Education. This evening we have Mr. Mitchell and Mrs. Harriet in attendance. Thank you for being here. I would also like to thank Dr. Sharon Dungy, our superintendent, Ms. Iafredi, our assistant superintendent for curriculum and instruction. Also, Mr. Voigt, our director of music education and technology, Ms. LaMonica, who is here and is in charge of our public relations, Mr. Romano, Mr. Earhart, and the high school students. I would like to give an extra special thank you to all of you, the parents, for making this happen and having our students come in early to practice on a weekly basis. I would like to give another thank you to Kennedy Burgess, who is our band teacher. Tonight is a very special night. It is the last concert for Mr. Jack Seabury. He will be retiring in June. We would like to thank him for everything he has done for our students. He works so hard with them, and I think you're going to see what they have been able to do in a short time. At this time, let's welcome the Alfano Chorus led by Mr. Jack Seabury.
Evening. It's just having a concert here. It's not my element, so I'm a little off. So excuse me for that. Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. And thank you to my colleagues that over the past few years that I've worked with. I'm very, very honored that you came. Thank you. All right, I think we're going to try to start this the way we did this afternoon. If you have a little one, this one is for them. No, listen. I'm glad this is my last one because I can get away with anything tonight. Are you ready, kids? Aye, Captain! I can't hear you! Aye, Captain! Oh, listen up, my guy. Well, I'm gonna sing. I forgot the words. And now the rest is something English. And from on the deck and float like a fish. All right. All right. Everybody move up. Up there. All right, how many? This is a sentence. All right. All right, move those cats. Cuts a little bit. Now jump. All right. Now, in case you haven't figured out yet, that's from SpongeBob SquarePants. All right. Ready?
Mr. Sun came up and he smiled at me. Said it's gonna be a good one, just wait and see. Jumped out of bed and I ran outside, feeling
Good evening, everyone. Wasn't that wonderful? It's the best day ever. Please give them another round of applause. Well, you know, this is a very special evening for us, and it's kind of a bittersweet evening for us because our wonderful Mrs. Seabury, as young as he looks, is going to be retiring. This is his last performance. Can we give him another round of applause, please? At this time, I'm going to hand over the mic to Mr. Boyd, our music director.
Thank you, Dr. Dungy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Concerts are all about the kids. The focus is on the kids. We want our students to shine, but in a very certain circumstances, we need to take a step back and honor our own people, our own music teachers. So if you'll indulge me for a couple of minutes, I'd really like to put some spotlight on this wonderful man, Mr. Jack Seabury. In music, albeit elementary chorus, the band, all the way up to the high school groups, the theater groups, or the pit ensemble, we promote family. Family, music is about a family. You can't be an ensemble without a family. You can't be an ensemble without a leader. And in that department, our music teachers, we practice what we preach. We truly are a family. And I'd like to introduce all of the members of our staff who came here tonight to honor Mr. Seabury. Oh, I can't see a thing. Oh. On the end, we have Mr. Pete Ngolia from the Reed Band. Mrs. Andrea Majeski, the Morrow Chorus. Mr. George McKenzie, high school theory and piano teacher. The real leader of the music department, Miss Maria Rivera. We have Mrs. Lori Klein, she's the Mulligan band teacher. Teresa O'Connor, the high school Sweet Adelines teacher. Miss Cho Scala, the O'Neill chorus teacher. And I see Miss Burgess, who's on stage next. She came running in here. That's your Alfano band teacher. We have Miss Jamie Neidinger, the Reed band teacher. Miss Anna Reiner, she's the Reed chorus teacher. Miss Kirsi Stragaro, she's the Mulvey chorus teacher. Alexa Ruggiero, she just performed about a half hour ago up here. She's the Cordello chorus teacher. Mr. John Anthony, the high school chorus teacher. And your amazing principal, Ms. Vasquez. This gets harder and harder every year that I have to say goodbye to one of our family. And this year we actually are saying goodbye to two. This is the second time in 2 weeks I have to say goodbye to people that we just truly love. Very big shoes to fill Mr. Seabury has. A couple of wonderful things about him is that he, I believe, is the only teacher that I am aware of that has taught in every single building in the school district. He has taught from pre-K all the way to 12th grade in his long career here in Central Islip. No one else, I don't think, Dr. Dungy, am I wrong? I don't think anybody else can take that kind of resume. Just Mr. Seabury. Mr. Seabury is not just a phenomenal music teacher, he's also a fantastic performer. I've seen Mr. Seabury perform in musicals around Long Island. He's a professional performer, and I really hope you continue with that. I really do, because you bring such magic to the stage, and I know a lot of our kids have gone on trips over the several years of his amazing career to see him perform. He's just a true performer. He's a wonderful educator. Some of my favorite memories were watching him when we had what was called the Early Childhood Center. It was just a school for kindergartners. We're going back a long time. I'm starting to look old now. It was 6 years ago. So it was a pre-K kindergarten school, and Mr. Seabury was the music teacher. And when I was just having one of those days, I'd go visit and just watch him teach kindergartners. And it was, if I had to pick a word, it would be magical. It was truly magical watching him work with these students. And what you see tonight is just, and seeing him in action. He's just a truly wonderful educator. We are all going to miss him. They're very big, are they big? Yeah, they're very big shoes to fill. And I'd like to present him with something on behalf of the music department. Mr. Seabury, this is a Distinguished Service Award presented to Jack Seabury, a Central Islip music educator. In recognition of your decades of achievement and service to the Central Islip Music Department, congratulations on your retirement. And I believe your family also has something for you too. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about these wonderful students, but tonight we honor Mr. Seabury. We're just going to do a quick picture if you don't mind. And then you're back to singing. Spirit.
Yeah, but this makes the next song even harder. Oh my God. I didn't expect retirement to be as hard as it is. I love you, but not that much. Not yet. Later. All right. This is the number I did a few years ago. Actually, one of my favorite ones. I just like the words, look on the bright side of life. So hopefully, yes. That's it. Good? You got it?
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5th and 6th grade Alfano. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Now you're in for a treat with the band. Miss Burgess does an amazing job with these kids. And she's even more patient than I am.
And while we wait for the band, I just want to remind families of many dates in June that are very important. Wednesday, we have field day, so make sure your children come to school in sneakers. They will be given shirts, t-shirts, in the school that morning. The 7th, June 7th, one of my favorite days, is the pre-K prom. June 11th, we have PTA and Student of the Month. You will be receiving something at home regarding, who's being honored that day. On the 18th, we have the 6th grade moving up ceremony at noon in the Alfano Gymnasium. And it will be air conditioned. And on the 21st, we have kindergarten celebration. So those are 5 very important dates for the month of June. I know June is very busy, but I really hope to see you all there. And let's wait now for the amazing Alfano band. And I forgot one very important thing. The pre-K art show is on June 12th at 6 o'clock. It will take place, you will enter from the back of Alfano near the pre-K wing. Those of you pre-K students know where that is. It's behind the building to the right. So that's June 12th at 6 o'clock. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mio, and I play percussion. Welcome to our spring concert. We have been hard at work preparing our pieces for you. We think you will hear a big difference between the winter concert and what you will hear today.
My name is Amanda and I also asked for our first piece is called Tadpoles. Tadpoles is a fun piece depicting young tadpoles trying out their legs for the first time. We worked hard on our tempo, repeats, and staccato articulation. This first piece is a band favorite, and we hope you enjoy it too.
Hi, my name is Belinda. Our next piece is called Mama Sea Turtle. Try to listen for the Mama Sea Turtle making her way back to the water after laying her eggs at the beach. We practice playing in a 3/4 time signature and learn about different key signatures in this piece. Christian Rodas Martinez and Mohan Narayan are both playing mallet percussion, which is featured throughout this piece.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Miss Burgess, and I am the Alfano band teacher. And don't you hear such a difference from September until now? So before our next piece, I would just like to talk a little bit about our soloist. I started working at Alfano in 2018. I was 23 and it was my first real job. And part of my first real job was creating and building a music program with the general music and chorus teacher, Mr. Jack Seabury. So over the course of 6 years, Mr. Seabury and I have become very close friends as well as co-workers, and he has always been there to guide me and to make sure that we have absolutely everything that I need for me to be successful. He has stayed late on so many occasions, helping me with things. He will always take time out of his day to answer any question that I have. And this moment, his final concert, is definitely a bittersweet moment for myself and for the students that adore him as well. And so I was trying to think of something to do that we could kind of use to honor Mr. Seabury. And if you didn't know, Mr. Boyd spoke about it before. He is a very accomplished actor. And so what better way to feature Mr. Seabury than to have him perform? Now, before I officially introduce him to the stage, we're just gonna move a couple things around for him so that he's ready to go. This is a pretty intense piece that we're gonna play, and so I wanna make sure I have everything just right for him. So please give us a moment. Okay, introducing for his first and final debut as an instrumental soloist on the Central Islip stage, Mr. Jack Seabury.
I'm so excited.
So, before we perform our final piece for you tonight, I would like to recognize some of the accomplishments of the students in the band. Overall, we've had a very, very busy year. Earlier in the year, some of us went to MacArthur Airport and we played holiday tunes for the travelers there. And just on Saturday, we took our very first field trip. We participated in the Long Island Music Festival where the students were adjudicated. They were scored, and from their performance, they received a superior rating, which was the highest that they could achieve. So let's give them a round of applause. We have had a record number of students participate in the NYSSMA Solo Festival this year. I had 19 students participate, to be exact, and all of those students achieved a score of excellent or outstanding, which are the two highest scores that you could achieve. So I would like to recognize those students now. Please hold your applause until the end because there are quite a few students I have to name. Let me grab my... So band, when I call your name, please stand. Kayleen Ariola, Ashley Bonilla, Angie Colindres, Eliana Diaz-Cruz, Melissa Florencio, Jayla Jones, Dylan Martinez, Alex Rodriguez, Jonathan Romero, Chelsea Espinal, Sofia Flores, Nicholas Hilaire, Raul Lopez, Ika Rubio, Nicholas Paulino, Andres Pacheco, Helen Hernandez, Mohin Narain, and Christian Rodas Martinez. Let's give them a round of applause. Participated in SCMEA this year. Students who participate in SCMEA are chosen based on their NYSSMA scores from the previous year. It is extremely competitive and they both did a fantastic job. And those two students are Melissa Florencio and Ika Rubio. I'm almost done talking. It really does take a village to support all of these students in their musical endeavors. Thank you to our principal, Mrs. Vasquez, and our assistant principal, Ms. D'Angelis. Thank you to all of the 5th and 6th grade teachers for being so generous with your students' time. Thank you to Mr. Boyd and to Ms. Ortiz Rivera for guiding me through the process of planning a field trip. I didn't know how much work it would be, and so I really appreciate them. Thank you to Mr. Earhart and Mr. Romano for the lights and the sound. Thank you for you, the parents, for making sure your children were always wherever they needed to be at whichever performance, at early band, driving them there, getting them a ride. I really appreciate it, and as you can see, it's so important that they're here because this is the work that we get to do together. I think I can say with confidence that they do sound much better than they did in September, and maybe they're a little bit more pleasant to listen to at home, and they're only going to continue to get better and better. And finally, thank you to my wonderful students for sticking with me this year. I put them through a lot, and I really challenged them, and they rose to the occasion. So with that, I hope you enjoy our last piece.
You'll hear several themes from this movie in this piece.
will be released to the lobby after they're done packing up. Thank you so much.
The last time, thank you. Parents? Okay, so parents, the kids will be released in the music suite. So you'll go out and go to the music suite and you can pick up your students there. Thank you so much for coming this evening. And a special thank you to